Alright, well, I had this little bar of copper laying around the shop. It's 1 inch by 1/8 inch. I think it's about 10 inches long. And I want to see if I can forge a copper spoon out of it. So copper, differing from steel, when you quench it, it gets softer or anneals it. And that's what you see me doing there. And then going over to the power hammer, and I'm going to start drawing the neck area or the handle of the spoon down and leaving the base there wider using the power hammer. You have to be really careful working copper under the power hammer, especially in an annealed state, because it's so soft, just a few mishits and you can fold the whole thing. I'm using my hot cut tool here to clip it off because I don't need quite the whole bar to make the spoon that I'm after. And I'm going to start working it here on the anvil, pushing those corners in to kind of form the spoon head itself. I want to get the rough shape pretty much done before I start spreading the material out. And that's what you're seeing me doing here on the anvil. I annealed this several times throughout this process, so as the video is clipped, it's actually me heating it back up and cooling it down. Now I'm using the rounding side of the hammer to spread that material out and to get a bigger spoon base. Now I'm going to flip it around and put the handle back under the power hammer and draw it out, and I actually want to create one of those rat tails like I put on my pan handles. I want to put that on the back end of the spoon. That's what you see me doing here, using half on, half off hammer blows on the anvil. You can see it better from this angle, and drawing out that tail because I want to wrap it around and create that loop. I think it'll add a neat artistic flair to it, as well as to be helpful if you want to hang the spoon up. This took a lot more hammering than I thought it would because the copper moves just a little bit different than the steel as far as being more easily to move, so it's easier to mess up. Pressing that tail over, and then I'm going to use this little stake anvil, which is moving around too much on me, to curl that tail around. Then I use this old 6x6 that I've dished out for making spoons to create the dish in the spoon by hammering the copper into it. We use wood like that because it won't mar the copper as much as a non-polished metal surface. And then I have this little spoon swage or spoon shape that I bend it over on as well. And this is it after forging. I think it turned out pretty cool, but I'm going to polish it up so the copper really shines. This is it after taking it off the buffing wheel. I think it turned out super cool. Solid copper spoon. I guess you could use it to eat with or serve with, but I thought it was a neat project and would push my forging skills. I hope you guys like it. Thank you.